Modded controllers. What are they? But really, what are they? Why are some only 55 bucks and others 300? Aren't they banned? Can't they get you banned? Today we're going to completely explain every type of modded controller for you. What's up guys, this is Nick, the owner of 7 Watts, where we make the best mod controllers and other gaming products. And today, I'm going to break down for you all of the different types of modded controllers and what exactly they are. Now all of the info I mentioned in this video will be linked in the description so you can get it there. So we're going to talk about modded controllers, but there's a bunch of different types of video gaming mods outside of the controllers on hardware like the Cronus or software on PC. And we have other videos that covered that, but in this video we're just going to talk about mods to the physical controller itself. So under the umbrella of mod controllers, we have appearance mods, button mods, and mod chips, which gives you extra features. You can have a controller with any combination of these three types. We just split them up this way for clarity. Appearance mods are pretty simple in concept. They only affect how the controller looks, not what the controller does. You can have any imaginable combination of appearance mods, from illuminated internals to bullets for buttons. So if you search for mod controllers on Amazon, these may be the first cheap and simple options that you see. If you're interested in modding yourself, we also have video guides here about how to do those appearance mods and the best screwdrivers and other tools for the job. So now for button mods. Controllers can have changes to the button motion or added buttons. So there are aftermarket add-ons to change the button motion. Typically, these are around the triggers because the trigger buttons usually have a long travel. And the mods can either shorten the length of travel, like on the Elite controller switches, or give you increased sensitivity. Going a little deeper, you can have extra buttons like paddles on the Scuffer Elite controllers, and you can have tact switches. Tact being short for tactile, and not to be confused with tacks, which is what you put on a pegboard. Tact switches are typically the buttons behind the buttons in many common electronics, and they allow for easy modding of the controller. These extra buttons can act as one of the existing buttons on the controller, so essentially a remap, or they can work with some extra features on a mod chip. So what are some of these extra features a mod chip can give you? Well, it's typically some form of rapid or automatic button pressing for a shooter game. Before we dig too deep into mod chip features, I want to note that some people get really upset about mod chip controllers and rage about it being cheating. But before you go all caps lock rampage, you might want to know that some of your fellow gamers have had debilitating injuries and are recovering from extensive hand surgeries, and they need something like this, or even more modified, to be able to play. In one case, we had a 70-year-old military veteran who was a gamer, and he played like 12 hours a day and didn't have the same hand-eye coordination speeds as a 16-year-old on Mountain Dew. So we helped him out. A lot of our rapid-fire gamers are just professionals with a full-time job and a family and just can't practice as much as they did when they were in college. And they just need a little edge, so we're here for that. Now, outside of controllers, there are definitely some hacks and cheats out there, like seeing or shooting through walls or an aimbot. They typically are on PC, and they usually come in the form of cheat programs or scripts. But to split up mod chip types, we're going to look at simple, or mods that will work for most shooter games, and complex, or game-specific mods. Simple mods would include rapid fire, auto aim, and drop shot. Rapid fire tells the controller that you're pulling the trigger way faster than you normally could, while all you're actually doing is holding it down. So if you have a high damage semi-auto or burst weapon, this will make it shoot like a full auto. Auto aim sights in your weapon whenever you shoot, making you faster to target and more accurate. It does this by sensing when you pull the trigger and sending an LT signal at the same time, telling the controller that you're aiming and shooting when all you're actually doing is just pulling RT. Drop shot works similarly by sending the B button signal whenever you shoot, dropping your character down so the enemy shoots over your head and you can knock them out from prone. So because these simple mods are just rapid or automatic button pressing, they will work for any shooter game where RT is shoot, LT is aim, and B is prone or crouch, which is pretty common. Complex mods, on the other hand, are typically game-specific or even weapon-specific. These would include mods like jitter, fast reload, battlefield auto-spotting, or Halo 2 BXR. There's a lot going on with these complex mods, and if you want to learn more about them, you can check out that other video. But briefly, they typically use special button combos that exploit a unique game in certain situations. The obvious downside is usually you want to use a controller for more than just one game, and often the game devs will patch the game so your complex mods won't even work anymore. Complex mods also end up being complex to use. So you could be running along rapid firing in the new COD with your new 5,000 plus mods controller, just trying to open a care package, and the next thing you know, you got the battlefield auto spotting feature turned on and you're flipping grenades out on yourself. You see, whenever you add a feature to a mod chip, there has to be a way to turn that feature on and off within the controller, in addition to all of the other features, and any adjustments within the features, like your shots per second. So there's a lot of adjustments. Some mod chip companies have every feature possible, and it may take a bit of a hassle to get them working right, and then if something gets bumped in the middle of gameplay by accidentally hitting the wrong button combo, then you could die, so that's not super helpful. Now, there are many ways to add a bunch of complex game-specific features to controllers, and there are some good companies out there doing that. But here at 7 Watts, it's our philosophy that quality is key, and with mod chips, simple is usually better. That's why our mod chips are simple, reliable, and easy to use, and trusted by thousands of gamers. So whether you're interested in appearance mods, button mods, or mod chips, we would love to help you have a better gaming experience. Which of these mod types do you find to be most interesting? Comment below and let me know. Dropbox works similarly by sending the B button signal whenever you shoot.
You said Dropbox.
Oh, Dropbox, that's funny. See you guys, thanks for watching. Nobody gives a fuck if you thank them for watching.
Yeah.